Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Over the Potato. This is Factory Town. I don't really know why it's called Factory Town. I guess because there's a lot of factories in town. But today we're going out of town and we ain't building a factory. Well, I suppose kind of we are. But yeah, we're gonna exploit the resources that we have over here in the Earth Temple. So we need to get Earth Ether, mana crystals, and purple coins in order to output Earth crystals, all of which should be very, very doable, to be honest. I'm going to unpause and let the game run a little bit because I suspect we'll need some yellow coins in order to make... I think it's an elemental refinery. Extracts ether from elemental stones. That is indeed what we're after. And we're going to need... I did spend a ridiculous amount of money terraforming this territory, but I think that that's all that we really need for now. I don't think we need to change anything else. Okay, good. How are we looking? Let me just nauseously take a little flip around and let me have a little look at the mana pipe situation. See what we've got going on here. Is there anything that is of particular need of amending right now? Not particularly, you know? Oh, this is a little bit of a bothery issue. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna put a grabber. In fact, I don't even think I can put a grabber there. Let me put a grabber there. Get rid of that. And then only allow regular old mana crystals. There we go, to disappear from that side, and then hopefully we won't have any backlogging issues. What I'll do is get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. There we go. I think that should pretty much sort our situation. Yeah, I think that should, for the most part, be fine. Ideally, maybe we could even switch things around and get this area to be the sole storage area of the yellow crystals. It's just a thought, to be honest. I'm not sure if it's going to make much of a difference. Right, let's give it a crack. Let's give it a good old crack. Right, let's get the sorter. That's not the orientation that I was requesting, but that's okay. Item filter, air crystals. Yep, sure, perfect. So air crystals will go over here. I know I originally set up this barn to work in the way in which it will now. However, it's fine. There we go. Do that. Okay, so very, very shortly, we should have nothing but regular crystals, regular air crystals coming through here. Okay, and then that means that the regular air crystals will come through this way. We're still going to need to work through our backlog of air crystals in this barn, but that's not going to be too much of a problem. We should be totally fine. Oh no. That's a problem. We can't have too many air crystals over here. We've already got too many air crystals. That's a bummer. Also, these mana receivers are not going super fast, but I do not think that there is a way to speed them up. You know, they just take as long as they take. Yeah. To be honest, we could change it up a little bit with another extractor out this way. Hold on, let me see if I can think about this. So let's do that, and then what we'll do is we'll just get loads and loads of splitters, I guess. Will that make any difference? Maybe? Right, these rechargers are quite expensive. I know that. Not super thrilled about it. But at least it will allow us to hopefully get a few more resources out this way, which is kind of what we're after. I can actually just do that. Yeah, that's totally fine. Great. So now we should have hopefully gotten rid of all of the depleted mana crystals that are in the pipes above us up here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you not getting sent up this way, my friend? That should definitely have been working. Why is this sorter not working? This sorter should... Oh, this is sorting regular air crystals. It's not sorting depleted air crystals. Right, fine. That's okay. Trash those crystals. I don't want to cause any confusion. Let's get that sorted. What we can also do is we can also set up... This is a classic bit of orbital potato maneuvering right here. Where we build what should now become known as the orbital potato loop. There we go. So it'll actually get us out of this little bit of a pickle that we've managed to find ourselves in. It means that we'll just use up a couple more crystals, which should hopefully allow us to get a couple more into the system. And also, you know what we can do? We can just upgrade this barn. I completely forget that we actually have the capacity to upgrade the barn. And that will solve most of our problems. There we go. Okay, so that is good. That is good. I think that situation has sort of solved itself. I think we're a little bit more of a positive situation. We should have a little bit more regular flowing resources and whatnot. That's all fine. That's great. You're coming out there. You're coming out there. Let's trash that. I know I probably shouldn't trash them because they take quite a lot of effort to make, but I'm not too worried. Maybe we could even increase the number of rechargers that we've got over here again on top of that. I think we can, you know? There we go. Split, split, split. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's working. It's working. It's working an absolute charm. Hopefully, if we take a little look out, we can see mana pipe. We should have a much more regular flow of resources coming to where they're needed. They're mostly needed over here and also over there as well. I mean, this whole system is self-sustaining. It's great. I want to replicate this system that we've got over here. I want to replicate this system for each and every little... whatever you call it, shrine setup. Yeah, I want to absolutely do that. But on we've got it operating over here. That's nice. It's not working as fast as anticipated though. That's a bit of a bummer. Looks like I'll need some more firepower. I don't actually need a grabber there. I just need one of these bad boys. Great. Okay, let's see if that makes any difference. Beautiful. Here's hoping. There we go. Alright, so if that makes a difference, that'll allow us to get some resources, some more resources into the enchanting tent, I guess, whatever it's called, I don't know, but that'll allow us to get some more resources in more regularly there, which is quite nice. It's quite a lot of rechargers that I think that we end up needing for this process, but maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't allow us to get enough resources. Maybe we're going to need 3 rechargers. It doesn't particularly matter because that's, you know, money is money. We'll continue to get money. I'm more worried about our main system. Our main system is the system that's keeping us going. The regular mana crystal system, that is. It's the one that's keeping us going, the one that really matters. I need to stop spending my yellow coins because I need to save up 800 yellow coins in order to get an elixir management thing. I'm aware of this. I'm aware of this. I like mucking around with mana pipes too much. There's something that's deeply satisfying about it. And I don't know what it is. There's something that just makes me love it. I don't know what. Yeah, so we no longer need... Oh no, hold on. We do need air crystals over here. We've already got 20 air crystals over here. Okay, what we could do is we could release the Kraken, if you'd like, over here, which will at least free up some of the blockages that we're having. So that'll be kind of fun to do. Then we'll have them transported under this area and then set up out here. Great. Beautiful. Okay, so that actually ends up working pretty darn well. I'm going to turn that stopper on there so that we don't have anything that impedes the flow of the good old classic depleted resources, because that's what we really need. And then the orbital loop is looking pretty darn good. It's looking very darn good, if I do say so myself. Okay, so that is all of the resources that have now been sent out of the barn, which is fine. Also, why are we not building any more? Why are we not building any more regular mana crystals? We should be building tons of mana crystals. We still are building a couple, but not as many as we need to. Why is this... How has this managed to get stuck here? How has this managed to happen? Yeah, not entirely sure how that stickage? I'm not entirely sure how this disruption managed to happen, but it did. And now this mine ain't mining too much anymore, but that's fine. Hopefully, the more mana crystals, the better. Also, we need to go and sort out the steam pipe, because the steam pipe system is just unbelievably strange. Every time you load up the game, you need to just sort of place an extra pipe down for some obscure reason. Not sure why. That ends up fixing the whole power issue. So that's great. I mean, honestly, everything is going pretty well. There's nothing that's really stopping us from doing anything important. That's a bit of a bummer. It's a bit of a stoppage there. Okay, we've got 3k gold coins. Let's stop procrastinating and start actually procrastinating. No, not procrastinating. The opposite of procrastinating. Procrastinating. Terrible procrastinating. Maybe that's a joke for just me. Yeah, this is why I should think about words before I say them. But hey-ho. Okay, Earth Ether, let's get that sorted. Let's get a harvester drill down as well. Great, you'll harvest Earthstone. Bring it to the refinery. The refinery doesn't actually need anything other than that. You just need Earth Ether, and then you need mana crystals. And bada bim, bada boom, out pops an Earth crystal. Now, can I roll... Oh, sorry, can I shoot out Ether? Can I shoot out Ether? You get the picture, right? I'm not entirely sure if I can. Also, something that I've neglected to mention is that we're going to need to get a mana pipe over here. And I suspect that we probably just want to draw on the recycled mana crystals. I'm going to get this to come out there. And we'll give ourselves a little splitter. Little splitter there. Because it's just, sorry, it's power that we need. Is it power that we need over here? Yeah, it's power that we need over there. Yeah, so power there. Perfect. No. By all accounts, that splitter will need to move, but that splitter cannot move. That's fine. Let's place another one then. That splitter needs to go there. Great. And then we're going to need a receiver over here, which we need to build in the physical world, as opposed to the imaginary world. I think that should be fine. Yep. Let's get what we need. Let's get a receiver. Can I roll these things? I don't even know if I can roll these things. I should really have figured it out by now, but it just eludes me. It just eludes me. There we go. Okay, let's see if this works. Now, we're going to have a little bit of an issue because I don't think that we're going to have enough resources that need to be recycled. We just don't use resources fast enough. Can you believe that? What do we need? We need cloaks. Why are we not making enough cloaks? We need more leather? How is it possible that we just don't have enough leather? I'm consistently astounded that we don't manage to get enough leather. Alright, this farm system, honestly, it's great. I love it. I dearly love it. But, like, it's shockingly inefficient. It is absolutely shockingly inefficient. And I need to figure out some way of fixing it. Because it's costing me a lot of time and resources and effort and energy. Right. Get rid of all of the nonsense around here. Yep, sort this out. Let's get rid of this as well. So what we like are the barns. Not so sure about the placement of the wells. That is subject to change. Pastures, also subject to change. Let's take this opportunity to fix this little dimple that we've got going on. Tools, terrain, flatten down. There we go. Okay, dimple has now been resolved. We need to find some sort of compromise solution of getting fertilizer out of here. And to be honest, I think that the way of getting fertilizer out of here involves moving them all across a bit. There we go. And then let's get ourselves outputs here, which will all have grabbers on, which will be fertilizer grabbers. Goodness gracious me, I cannot think of the number of times that I've done fertilizer grabbers. They're just the most frequent grabber that I think we must have, right? There we go. Okay. Fertilizer grabbers. I don't even want to do anything with the fertilizer. It's such an annoying resource that it pains me. It pains me to think about what I'm going to do with it. To be honest, I think I might as well just set it up to void at the moment. The ability to have a void stone, a void structure, whatever it's called, void obelisk. It's so powerful. Okay, so that goes there, and then let's just get the regular stuff to come out again and meet up there. Will that make any difference? If I could just actually straight away get the fertilizer to void, that might just actually legitimately be just the thing that we need. I know I only have the gold for 1 at the moment, but there's nothing stopping me from just placing 3. Oh yes, we need to sort out the animal feed situation. Is 1 output going to be enough? It's a very good question. Let's give it a test. There we go. There we go. You know what? That actually looks pretty darn good. Let's give it a crack. Will it manage to survive? Who knows? Then let's place these back into position. And that goes there. Perfect. And then let's get some grabbers. Alright, so with that, we should have a much better system. That's still fertilizer going over there. I know there is no way to get money quicker at this present moment. I also feel like we might need to upgrade our belt. We just might need more belt than we currently have capacity to do. Get rid of that nonsense. As in, sorry, we just might need a higher capacity on the... Might need a higher capacity on this central belt. Like, there's no way to make the belt go any faster, I don't think. Also, I don't think that 1 fast belt is nearly enough to supply all of these 3 farms working at full tilt. So for that reason, what I'm going to do, move this back, move you right about there. There we go. That goes there. Let's get that to come out the back, that to come out the front, and that to go there. Grabbers, bish, bash, bosh. That way we've got a much faster supply, much faster, much more consistent as well, which is quite nice. Now, we've got all of these 3 pastures upgraded to a certain level. We can upgrade them again further, but we're going to need way more resources to make that happen. That farm's doing okay. That farm's going full tilt. We're doing a heck of a lot of farming over here, but we can actually still do better. It's not perfect, the system that we've got. But it's perfect enough for now until we have enough yellow coins to make a slightly better system. What we could do is move this out there. No, delete that. And delete that, delete that, delete that. We could get the move tool, put this here, and move to put that there. Copy that there. Copy that there. Now, the reason that we could do this is because we can actually get both the fertilizer outputs for the left and the center farm to go out into this area here, which works for me. That's pretty darn good. So now it's just this one that we need to get sorted. And you know what? In order to fix that, we'll just get rid of the access to this farm, so we're not going to get any fertilizer on the belt. Now, can we get away? Can we get away with no fertilizer on the belt? Will that make this whole system work a little bit better? I think it will. I highly suspect that it will. I think everything is going to flow just that little bit more smoothly now. Not as consistently as I'd like it to be flowing, though. Add air booster. An air booster doesn't make the difference, though. We want to get more bang for our buck. We want to get more farms up and running, I think. I think that we genuinely do need more farms, which seems like a bit of a meme, honestly. We've got quite a lot of farms already. But, hey-ho. Let's do that. Again, this sort of central farm administering all of the fertilizer and the fertilizer and the water application. The other problem is that now we don't have any fertilizer. We're not going to be able to fertilize the grounds. Am I worried about that? I don't think I really am. I'm just happy to see the back of fertilizers. See if this makes any difference. You know, it's a little bit of extra output, a little bit of extra input. Don't really want to add the air booster. We don't have a power connection over here. That's something that we're definitely missing, and it doesn't cost us anything really. There we go. A little bit of extra power booster. We're already going full tilt. You know what? Let's add an air booster. Let's add an air booster. What we can actually do is we can just connect up this over here. Sure. And then the output can be to there. Make any difference? It's pretty good. In fact, that's really good. That's a really, really easy system. Yeah, that's great, in fact. And it actually gives us a good use of regular old crystals. And that should mean that we'll just work that a little bit faster. Why are we having an issue over here? Ah, we've got too many resources over here. And by that I mean in the main base. Sugar, we don't need sugar, we don't need water. Why do we have a sandwich? Why do we have 5 potatoes? The berry cake is actually worth a lot. We definitely don't need the air crystals. There we go. That should work a little bit better. We're still after the next upgrade to the base. Don't worry, we are going to get it eventually. What I'm more concerned about now is just getting this whole process sorted out a little bit sooner than it's kind of looking like. Also, there are significant frame droppages right now. I know, I can see it. It's not exactly ideal. Alright, but at least things are looking smooth. Things are looking much, much smoother now. The grain mill is outputting like there's no tomorrow. Grain mill over here it's got a perfect amount, really, of resource inputs. These two farms are outputting fairly consistently. We've got mana power, which is great. We've got a power connection, which is great. Can't really be upgraded much further. 355%, sorry, 555% increase. It's pretty darn good going. It's pretty darn good going. Anyway, let's move things back over here. Looks like we can actually use mana crystals. Wait, hold on. What do we need? Oh, we need power over here. Ah. Okay, there is no exit area for power. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Needs to go over there. This may seem a little bit frivolous. Connect that up there. Sure. At least that'll work, right? Shouldn't have any difficulties with that. That's perfect. Have we made any earth crystals yet? We should be making a couple of earth crystals now. The earth crystals now need to be sent to the library, to the school, whatever it's called. Let's do it. Let's get the buildings that we need to make that happen. All right. Mana transmitter. Right there. Perfect. Will that work? Can we transport earth crystals via chute? I suspect that we can, to be honest. We can indeed. Beautiful. Right, let's go and look at getting some mana pipes set up. It's going to be a little bit of a difficult one, I suspect, to get it to go where we need to go. We need to get it to go right here. Where is it? Here. Right. Do that there. Get it to cross over. And then I know this is a sort of temporary workaround, but it's kind of a temporary workaround that I love. Item filter. Only allow earth crystals to be sent this way. And then bring it out here further. There we go. Looking good. Already we've got a pretty significant amount of earth crystals, which is quite nice. Fire crystals. I mean, have we actually used fire crystals for anything? I know there is a way to get, like, fire upgrades or whatever. But I don't think we've actually used them for anything at all yet. Let's get rid of these fire crystals. I know it's complete waste of money, but to be honest, I think it's just worth it. It's just much easier to deal with if we just don't have them. Okay, sorter. This is going to be the most annoying area to cross, but it is going to be totally doable. In fact, hold your horses. Do that there. This sorter is only going to allow air crystals. This one is only going to allow... sorry, earth crystals, air crystals. They're so darn confusing. There's so many darn crystals. Right, sorter. Yep. Earth crystal. And the last earth crystal. Great. Happy days. So now we just drag this pipe down there. Excuse me? No? Oh, we're out of mana pipe. Alright, it's a bit of a bummer. Let's remove this mana pipe here, because that's actually in the entirely wrong direction. we're so close. We're so close. We're so close. It's great. And we've also got a whole bunch of resources coming in, which is great. There we go. Just like that. We're gonna be sorted. We still need water purification. I still have absolutely no idea how on earth we're gonna do this. We still don't have any idea where our Earth Shrine is located. I just don't know. Also, I wonder if there is any options that allow me to turn off... I wonder if there's any... No. There's no way that I can turn off the buttons, because I suspect that might have some performance impact. But anyway, you know what? Things are looking good. Things are looking good. There's nothing too much that I can complain about here. It's all looking relatively hunky-dory at the moment. Earth crystals are getting to where they need to be. The recycled crystals are getting to where they need to be. Are we out of crystals over here? Oh, we're not out of crystals. We're not out of air crystals. We've just got loads of them. Right, let's reintroduce some air crystals back into the mix. There we go. I think that that's already set up to just work perfectly, right? It is indeed. Looking good. Alright. We're a little bit short of regular crystals, because regular crystals are the only type of crystals that are actually consumed in favor of making other crystals. But then again, what can you do? Not very much. It's fine. I think we're totally okay with this setup. Yeah, in fact, on the whole, things are actually pretty good. I suspect that we've also got an issue over here, the enchanter. We've not got enough regular mana power coming through. Yeah, that is a problem. That is a problem. We are consuming regular crystals far too fast. And we're not making new crystals fast enough. Again, it's because of this little... Ugh. Right. There we go. I clearly cannot have 2 harvester drills. That's just not a possibility right now. Yeah. So you harvest here, drop off there. Yeah. Too many harvester drills spoil the broth. We can add a fire booster to this area. Hold up. Hold up. If we had a fire booster over here, that would actually totally work. Right, let's add a fire booster to... We don't need a fire booster to add to... In fact, you know what? We need to add a fire booster to both of these things. We don't have the crystals. Have we got a power supply over here? We got a power supply over here. Right, great. Let's get a fire connection. There we go. So at least we're now doing something with the fire crystals. Does that speed things up tremendously? It's pretty good. If we could get more resources over here. Now, I'm going to upgrade some belt right here. In the vain hope that it makes a difference. Also, this is going to be a real pain to redo. Yep. Yeah. Get that out there. That out there. Yeah, you know what? That's not too bad. Oh, there's one more in there. I can't see it, but I can luckily remove those bits right there. Perfect. What do you know? Alright, that's actually looking much better. Will that allow for just a bit more regular, like regular crystals coming through? It's kind of what we're after, right? I should also put a receiver somewhere. Let me have a look at the mana pipe overlay. I should put a receiver like here. Yeah. So what I'll do is I will put a mana receiver right here. And then I'll just have a barn. Just a regular old barn. And I'll stick a barn there. And what we'll do is we'll just use this to stockpile a couple of fire crystals. There we go. Get a couple of fire crystals there. Are we still making regular crystals at a fast enough rate? It's taking a little bit of extra effort to do that. We need to put a splitter there. Then things will work a little bit better. Yeah, but we do need more regular crystals. We've got tons and tons and tons of other types of crystals, but the regular crystals are the ones that are in demand most. Also, fire crystals are going to shortly be re-entering the mana network over here. I don't know if they already have started, but they may well be re-entering the cycle soon, and we don't want to let them confuse things at all. So let's get a sorter and sort fire crystals, depleted fire crystals specifically. Yeah. Get them out here. Depleted fire crystals only. Yeah. We've already got fire crystals that are coming back in here. Ooh, that's a problem. Actually, no, it's not a problem. No, it's not a problem. Because what we'll do is we will just have a output out here, a grabber that takes out fire crystals. All right, let me immediately just undo what I've already done, what I've just done. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, so we'll just process fire crystals like normal over here. And then we'll just get them to be specifically exported. No, not depleted fire cells. Depleted fire crystals. Fire cells, fire crystals. You get the picture, right? And then we'll put in a transmitter right about there. Let's put a mana pipe to connect it up. And where do the fire crystals need to actually go? I guess they probably need to run all the way back up to here. That kind of sucks. It's a little bit of a long journey. Needs must, I suppose, right? Good. Regular fire crystals. And now let's do this. Oh, we don't have enough pipes. That's fine. All right, well, it is what it is. The fire crystals will eventually make their way all the way back up to where they were spawned, and then they'll just re-enter the system up there, which is great. In the meantime, we should hopefully manage to get a bunch of fire boosts out. It's 100% boost. It's really nice. It's really nice when we can get it. And we're now getting far and away enough crystals, which is great. All right, that's good. That's really, really good. How are we doing in research land? In the school? Well, we're almost there, actually. It's pretty darn good going, if I do say so myself. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. We still need more earth crystals. And they're still being produced, albeit very, very slowly. Very, very slowly indeed. Need to actually put a splitter there. No, this I can see being a problem. Also, we're getting close to the threshold, which will allow us to repurchase some more. I say repurchase, purchase some more land. That's always really, really nice. Why have we got yet another backlog over here? Is it to do with leather? It's to do with leather storage. It's always to do with leather storage. Why are we not making anything over here? It's because we don't have regular old mana power, isn't it? It's because we don't have regular old mana power. Right. Okay, I'm gonna fix that, and I'm gonna fix that right now. Right, delete all this. Okay, we want to level this off, if at all possible. Terrain block up. Just, you know, something relatively consistent. That would be great. Did spend a little bit of money on that, but it's, you know what? It's fine. So, with a little bit of level-headed work, all we need to do is place down a receiver. Man, a receiver. Yep, right there is perfect, I think. And then we'll get ourselves a couple of rechargers. Excuse me? I don't have enough reinforced planks for that. Why on earth are we using reinforced planks to do that? I don't actually know. How are we using reinforced planks to build what looks like a stone structure? Whatever. Okay. Doesn't matter. That goes there. Actually, what we should do is we should have... Delete that. Delete this whole system, actually. Well, don't delete it, but move it around a little bit. There we go. There we go. Get that there. Perfect. And that goes there. Perfect. Okay, great. And then we can rejoin up at a transmitter. Now I do have a transmitter. I put down a transmitter really near here. It's a receiver, transmitter. There we go. Perfect. Do we have the resources for this? We need... why do we need these stupid reinforced planks? And why am I not making more of them? We don't have any planks coming in? Oh, no. Oh, no, hold on. That's not the issue. The issue is that we don't have any planks coming in. Oh. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, there we go. That should be much better. Lumber mill actually making lumber now. But it's always taken out the front and then put into the barn, which is fine, but we're actually chewing through the backlog very, very fast, which is not exactly ideal. Alright, that's why we don't have any planks. At least we found the problem. Right, there we go. Alright, well at least we fixed the issue. Or at least we will be fixing the issue very, very shortly. The problem is it's just going to take quite a long time to do that. There's no way that we can get more speed over here. Yeah. Alright, well, that is what it is. I'm not super sure I like that whole setup anyway over there. There might be mileage for us to get just like a brand new forestry area set up somewhere over here, maybe. It's a little bit of a pain to do now. But you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Yep. Forestry area. Yes, please. Just regular old wood. Let's get a workshop. No, actually, sorry. It's not called a workshop, is it? It's called a lumber mill. Lumber mill. Water will be automatically supplied. Hey, that's kind of cool. I did not realize that. Let's do... Oh, fantastic. Earth Shrine, Protection Spellbook, Necklace, and Add Earth Booster. That is great. That is really, really good. Let's get planks. Yep. Let's get some chute. I went past that twice. That was remarkable. And let's do a silo or something. I guess outside. Great. The silos cannot. Sorry, not the silos. The chutes cannot transport planks, as I have learnt. But that's not a problem. Okay, so I need to find some way to connect up this workshop to this lumber mill. Can carts ride over tracks? Well, I mean, they can. It's not exactly pretty, though, is it? In fact, it's really not pretty. Right, get rid of that just to make sure that we've got the clearance. And then we'll do that just to make sure that we got the clearance. And then, can I do a path? Will that automatically drag it down? Oh, beautiful. Absolutely spot on. That's exactly what we're looking for. Now, if I have another crack at that, so this wagon that's just lying empty over there. Beautiful. Looking great. We're going to do this with 2 wagons. And of course, if you have 2 wagons, then that means you absolutely need to have 2 roads. Because if you don't have 2 roads, then you will forever have issues. There we go. You know what? That looks pretty darn good. That looks pretty darn good if I do say so myself. And now we should have a much more regular supply of lumber. That's the plan anyway. Also, are we able to buy a brand new area yet? No, we need 11k. We need 11k coins. Well, we are getting there, slowly but surely. Oh, also, we might actually legitimately run out of fertilizer over here since we don't now have any way of supplying fertilizer to this area. What's going on here? Let's get this barn upgraded. We cannot waste production. Cannot waste production. Absolutely not. This whole thing is down to a leather supply issue. I mean, honestly, can we get a barn and just stick it like here? If I could do something barn related. Also, we no longer need this path here, so it is kind of like an epic path because it just stretches across such a long body of water and in such an awkward fashion as well. So I will miss this path, but you know, these times they are a changing. Right, good. Do that and then get ourselves a barn, place it like right there. That'd be perfect. Get a sorter, get this sorter deleted, get that sorter to sort leather. And this way, we'll just have a little bit more of a reliable system sorting this nonsense out. Great. Grabber can go into here. Perfect. That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. And that should solve our problems. Let's get this barn upgraded a couple of times. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So again, once we fix the whole mana power issue over here, which should actually be fixed fairly soon, right? Oh no, I got halfway through this and then decided that I didn't want to deal with it anymore. That's fine. That's absolutely a-okay, actually. We still need to put a mana transmitter down, don't we? Yeah, so... Oh, we couldn't put down a transmitter, that's right, because we didn't have enough planks. We still don't have enough planks. Why are we not getting enough planks? Oh my goodness gracious me. How is this so darn difficult for you guys? It's just not even possible to be this... What are you doing? What are you taking? You're taking... Alright, just come down there. Will that sort things? That does indeed look like it's sorting things. Right, let's try this. Right, nice and wide. Lots of access. Lots of areas. Right, that's a one-way direction as well. That's fine. Okay, great. So, this silo's got 3 things in it. What was even used there? I mean, were we even using it for anything? Yeah, what are you doing? What the heck are you even doing? Are you transporting metals? Yeah, you're transporting metals. Okay, so that's fine. So you must have been from there to here. Sure, go and do that. Great. Alright, so where are the planks? We clearly need more plank people. Right. Let's do that to there. That to there. Okay, finally. I think we might have fixed our tremendously bad situation. I say it was a tremendously bad situation. It's really annoying that it's taken this darned long. Still don't understand what you're actually doing. Oh yeah, you're transporting... Oh yeah. This does seem like a really ridiculously long journey for what is, in actuality, a relatively simple place to be. Let me see if I can fix this, just because I'm a good, benevolent overlord. All right. Here we go. So see if you can take steel from here to there. Hey, what do you know? It works. Works a charm. Get that upgraded as well. Beautiful. Okay, so the farms are back working, which is great. We've still got loads and loads of stuff in this place. I'm going to... Oh. There's a way to say. Did the game crash? No, I just paused it. Yeah, let's start exporting fertilizer. That's the entirely wrong place to put those resources. To put that belt even. Okay, so that'll have one fertilizer output, which is actually fine, I think. That way we don't congest the area too much, which is just grand. Absolutely perfect. Okay, now what I want to do, since we've finished the mana research, I want to set up an area over here where I just can collect runoff earth tiles, but earth, whatever you call it, thingamabobbers. Mana receiver. Yep, let's get a mana receiver, like, right over there. Let's get a barn, like, here. Mana pipe. There we go. Disconnect that. Okay, so, all future earth crystals are going to be diverted into a pipe, to take them to the barn over there, which will just allow me to get a couple more, which is quite nice. We still need a few more yellow coins. Still need a few more yellow coins to just get us over the line and unlock a brand new area, which I'm not too fussed about. I'm kind of a little bit annoyed that our food market is producing coins so slowly. I say so slowly. Oh, goodness me. Look at that lag. I'm pretty sure these coin informational pop-ups have got to be costing me big money here. But hey-ho. I mean, it's fine. I feel like we're very, very close to being done with this game. Genuinely. Whoa. It's like when I pause, everything is totally fine. But when I don't pause, everything's a nightmare. We do not have any coal over here. I should probably place some coal down. There we go. Let's do that. Take to there. See if it makes any difference. Why are we not getting as much? Oh, the chicken's not working as fast as it should be. Because, of course, we didn't have any fuel input sources. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, still not entirely sure why we have a fertilizer system that takes resources all the way to the base. I feel like that's a little bit of a waste of a belt. But fine, whatever, I guess. I'm just going to leave it now. There's no point in fixing a system which is, you know, in place. I guess we might as well leave that there. Apples, no, we don't need apples. Don't need that. Don't need that. It's just grain. We got a lot of grain. We got a lot of grain currently backed up over here. I really feel like I could use the minecart system a little bit more efficiently than what we're currently doing, but that's kind of by the by at this point, really. We got 11,500 coins. Should we pick? Should we pick somewhere? Should we pick somewhere? We can pick over here. I feel like it's gonna be somewhere with like water. Let's pick here. Any luck? No. No luck. No luck whatsoever. In fact, that's not even remotely interesting. Not even remotely interesting. Not even remotely interesting at all. Also, you know what I said I was going to do a long time ago? I said I was going to connect this area up, and this area, by this area, I mean this area. I don't even mean this area, I just mean this. Okay, let's do that. Connect that up there. Alright, perfect. Let's do that. Select the type of crystal that we want, which is of course charged up fire crystals. Charged up fire crystals there as well, and charged up fire crystals there as well. Let's do it. There we go. Okay, perfect. That should be pretty good. That will relieve some of the strain of holding these resources for a little bit longer. Also, we've got some new buildings, which I still haven't really addressed. What are they? I think it's just a shrine, isn't it? Yeah, it's just the earth shrine, which is pretty cool. The fire shrine as well. That's kind of nice. It allows us to move things around a little bit. The mana reactor, I really want to see what that does. I genuinely do. We've also got the earth boost, which I'm not super sure what that actually does, but I'm presuming that it's just yet another boost that you can apply to the building. The earth booster. I guess we'll probably test it out at some point once we've got 10 earth crystals. We've got 5 at the moment. It's pretty darn good going, you know? But not enough, actually. We don't have enough. We do not have enough crystals. Just full stop. Ooh, this is an issue. This is a hot issue. I don't really want to get rid of all of these crystals because I really like them. Can I put a barn, like, here somewhere? I totally can. So, let's... Oh, that's annoying. Where's a bit of resource that I need? That's the resource that I need. There we go. That's really good. That's really good. So that means that we're not going to get rid of our earth crystals that we just lovingly made. We're instead going to transfer them to a barn, and now the depleted crystals are going to be able to access where they need to access. Okay, great. Also, have we finished making enough reinforced planks yet to make a mana receiver? We have indeed. We've got it. We did it. We did it. That's great news. So let's do that like so. Let's get output coming out there. Great. That'll go in there like that, I believe. And let's get a mana pipe and connect it back up to here. Why is that not working? That's a mana receiver. Oh, great. What an idiot. I needed a mana transmitter, which is right next door. There we go. And just like that, we should have a self-sustaining little area, which I'm going to delete that splitter. I'm going to activate that blocker. So I think with this many crystals, we should be able to have a continual supply. Hold up, is that actually being used? I don't think that's actually being used. Let me move that over there. There we go. See if that makes any difference. I think it should. Yeah, I think that that'll just allow us to have a much more consistent flow. There we go. What I should do is I should have done this a bit differently, but whatever. Nope. Let's do that like so. And splitter. Splitter. I hate this on so many levels. I hate this design. You know what, let's get rid of all this. Get rid of all that, get rid of all that. Which I know we're getting rid of precious crystals in the system. I can't really help it. I'm just a monster like that. Right. That's looking a little bit smoother. Okay, that's great. We shouldn't have any issues with that. I think we should manage to get... I think we should manage to have like a self-propelling system over here now, which is quite nice. Get rid of that blocker. Beautiful. So if we can create these little systems, these little sort of self-recharging stations, I suppose, then that is pretty much the best way to guarantee that we've got an unlimited amount of power to make the resources that are actually pretty darn key. Making these cloaks is really key to our financial success. Seriously, like, not even joking. Like, we're not doing that well on yellow coins. However, we're doing a much better job when we have a system that allows us to make yellow coins. Why is this taking such a darn long time? Looks like we're just producing too many earth crystals, and we just don't have enough outputs. That's fine. We can copy what we're doing over here. So just do that like so. In fact, I should do that like so. Get rid of all that. And now we need more planks. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There we go. There we go. And then let's get some splitters. There we go. All right, so that might allow us to make some crystals just that little bit faster. That's what I'm hoping anyway. We can perhaps get rid of the backlog a little bit, which is pretty substantial at this point, to be honest. Because we don't want backlogs anywhere. Backlogs anywhere represent a failure. And it's not a word that I like to use. What do we need over here? We need coal. How do we not have enough coal? No, we should have loads of coal. The coal is getting slowly but surely depleted. Could add an earth booster, which would be an interesting idea. Right, let's get that upgraded. There we go. See if this makes a shred of difference. There we go. Looking good. That's looking a lot better. That's looking a lot better. And that should just mean that we're going to make way more mana crystals way more consistently as well. We can only boost it so high, though, at the moment. I mean, there might be mechanisms to boost even higher in the future. But for now, that's a little bit impossible. And by a little bit impossible, I mean 100% impossible. Whoa. I should pause when I'm moving around. How are we doing making crowns? We should have no issues with crowns, right? Crowns are actually going fairly smoothly. We're still not doing particularly well for gold. Whatever. Can only really do so much about that, I think. Gold is a pretty... you need a lot of gold to turn gold ore into a gold ingot. So we've already devoted quite a lot of resources and materials to this. Why are we not transporting the resources? Oh, we are transporting the resources at present. Okay, great. I thought there was a little bit of a blockage. I wondered if that had caused an issue. Oh, what's the issue over here? We don't have the iron. We don't have any iron coming through. Yeah, we're a little bit low on the good old iron. Right. Here's my plan. Do I have any unprocessed iron that I can utilize? I don't think I actually can place down any iron ore. No, tell a lie. I actually can. I've got 200 iron in the bank. Lovely. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of... I wish I could tell the mine to do this automatically. We're going to get rid of the resources here. The iron resources. because there is literally no point in having them. I know you've lost your resource. It's a terrible shame. But then we will go back to farming/mining, and we will place some iron ore deposits, which are going to be big and juicy, as opposed to depleted resources. There we go. Looking pretty darn good. There's not that many resources in here, but it's at least something, right? Maybe we could think about importing iron from out of town. That's an option. Oh, also, looks like we're already diverting resources automatically to the barn. I guess I did have some foresight about this situation arising. That's fine. Everything seems to be going pretty darn well. The fertilizer system that we've got set up is not perfect, but it is allowing us to continually power the steam generators, which is pretty important. We're doing fine for iron, which is also fine. Yeah, everything's going pretty darn well. We got a lot of iron in storage, that's for sure. Am I really worried about that? Not really. What are we not making here? Stone. There's always something. There's always something to be fixing, you know? Ah. So now we're mining from a whole bunch of depleted stone resources. Alright, do I have any regular stone? I do, actually. I have loads. Which I can place down over here. There we go. That should allow us to make stone just that little bit quicker. Oh, we were making it over here all along. Gonna move that over there. Gonna get a second mine over here. Can't afford because we don't have enough reinforced twigs or whatever they're called, sticks. You know what I mean. You get the picture. Yeah, I wish I could set that up to auto replace. Yeah, no, I wish I could, but I can't. That kind of sucks. Could air boost that, but that wouldn't really make a difference at the moment. Could add an earth booster over there. That would make a difference, although it would cost me some resources. We're getting close to the threshold again, by the way. That's very, very exciting. Also, I should upgrade this barn just once, I think. Right, place some stone. You know what? Placing stone in the river? That's value right there. That is real value. Yeah, that's pretty darn good, actually. Yeah, this whole system I'm pretty darn happy with. This is pretty good. Stonemason should now be making stone. There's 2 barns here, which, of course, they could just be 1 barn, honestly, or as opposed to 2. Didn't really need to be 2, because I didn't realize that I could upgrade things. So that's fine. Yeah, everything's going well. This silo is kind of a little bit redundant now. We don't need it, as we've got a bespoke, whatever you call it, production facility over here, I guess. A bespoke production facility specifically for these reinforced twig things. So that's kind of nice. Iron is a little bit of an ongoing concern. Is there any... I mean, there's a much bigger iron ore deposit over here, isn't there? I feel like maybe we could start drawing from this. Right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove resource, scale up a little bit. Sort of just paint a little bit of a path through there, and then I can't even place anything down yet. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Right. Get rid of a little bit of extra stuff. Fine. Great. And then what we'll do is we'll unlock somewhere new. What about we unlock here? No, still no shrine. Oh, darn it. Annoying. There's a lot of water stone there, which is nice. It's not bad. But no sign of the shrine. 13k is our next thing. We've got 1, 2, what, about 10 tiles left, maybe? I feel like we're really getting there. But it's really annoying how we haven't come across the resources that we, or not the resources that we want, the shrine that we want. To be honest, I feel like I should just, yeah, remove like a little bit of, like an access corridor here. Which I know is going to remove iron ore. However, it keeps us in business for longer. I shouldn't have done that though. I should have just done, should have just done one. What is this? Oh, we need 50 thingamabobbers? Oh, fine. Let me move. I don't want to move that mine, actually. Yeah, I should have removed one area for the exact size of a mine. And then left it all around. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Yep, iron ore. There's only 100 and whatever linked resources, but whatever. Let's do some struts. Like so. Yep, that's actually, I think, all that is required. Cannot build on uneven terrain? Really? Alright, I guess we can just take a grabber from here and output that there. Perfect. There we go. And then we link up, what, like here, I guess? Let's do it. Let's remove some resources. I wish this, I wish that area was easier to do. I wish that tool was easier to access. There we go. So, with that, we should have a much more consistent supply of iron. We don't even need that many workers. We just need one worker. There we go. Look at the speed of that. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. There we go. I think that kind of speeds up things. Certainly it means that we're going to get a much more consistent supply of nails. These tiles move so darn slowly now. These conveyor belts move so darn slowly. I'm not really that bothered about it, but hey-ho. Also, over the course of this episode, our happiness, and therefore our production, has increased pretty dramatically, actually. I think it was hovering around 200, just under, actually, when we started the episode. But now, things are looking... I mean, things are looking great, to be honest. Things are looking real good. I'm still... Hey, you know what? Hold on. I've had a great idea. I've just had a fantastic idea that I don't know why I've not thought of sooner. I'm going to put a food market right there, right? And then the apples are just going to be diverted here. And I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, but there's no reason that all of the apples need to be diverted to one place. In fact, hold on. I mean, apples and carrots sell for $1 each, or, you know, a gold coin each. We might as well just get that consistent setup. So that way that carrots are going to be able to all output at once. Apples are all going to be able to output at once. That's actually so perfect. That is actually so perfect. Alright, that's just going to be free money, really. That is literally just free money. I wish I could get these guys sped up as well. Can I maybe do something about this? Yeah, I'm not super convinced that I like this setup that we've got going on over here. The bread that gets picked up is not super ideal. Let's get you to only pick up like chicken or something. Maybe that'll make a difference. Cooked chicken, you only pick up bread. Not a sandwich. Bread. There we go. Yeah, I'm not loving this setup that we've got over here. It's pretty annoying. In fact, that the system isn't working better than intended. Now, we could definitely do with a boost over in the kitchen. That's for sure. Fire booster would be lovely. We've got maximum transfer over here. Is that enough, to be honest? Could we do with getting another sort of input-output system going on over here? I think that we probably could. Let's get another grabber or two set up over there. Tell you what, this magic belt is great. It's really very, very good. Hold on. There we go. There we go. So that should mean pretty much instantaneous movement of the resources from one silo to the other. What happens when they get to the silo is kind of another story, but it's also fine. It just should mean... Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. That looks really good. Alright, yeah, I'm happy with that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I mean, it's obviously not going to work forever, because nothing works forever. The whole system is bound to fail at some point, but, you know, obviously the more happiness we have, the better production we have, the better speed we have, which is good. Yeah, the whole system is working a lot smoother now, I think. Yep, there we go. We're still filtering grain out. Yep, the whole system works. The system is working very, very well. Yep, looks like things are good. Sandwiches, bread, whatever. How are we doing sandwich-wise? Are we still making sandwiches? Yeah, we are still making sandwiches, unbelievably. We've not got a whole heck of a lot of cloth coming up this way, which is a slight concern of mine. We've not got a lot of cloth coming up here in general. We used to have absolutely epic cloth production facilities, but now it's just not. It's not what it used to be. We have a lot higher demand for cloth, I think. And we could maybe do something to rectify that. Rather than having a pasture, it might be an idea to have a farm, because we can actually do a cotton farm. That might be an idea. It would probably be easier to manufacture. The problem is that our cloth workshops are right in the center. Right in the center of activity, and I don't really feel like reconfiguring the whole setup in order to account for that. In time, maybe. But at the moment, I'm just not sure if it's worth it. How are we doing in Pipeland? Sounds like quite a fun place, to be honest. Pipeland. We're not doing too great in Pipeland, actually. We're not doing too darn great. What we need are more of these bad boys. The bad boys of Pipeland, as I call them. There we go. So that should be a little bit smoother. Should allow us to move through the backlog much quicker. We have got a lot of air crystals here. We're still manufacturing these air crystals, bear in mind. We actually have more air crystals than we have regular crystals. Okay, what I'm going to do... Let's cut that. Let's cut the supply. Let's cut the supply. We don't actually need any more... We don't actually need any more crystals, because we're just making too many air crystals. Goodness gracious me. What a mess this is. It looks kind of cool, though, which is really nice. We're also probably making too many fire crystals at the moment. Because we're not actually using fire crystals for anything. They're not being consumed. But that's okay, because there are no fire crystals that are actually getting through. Delete this here. Yeah, so we're not consuming fire crystals at the moment. We are still making earth crystals. Earth crystals are probably one of the resources that we need to make most. So it's kind of important that we keep that coming. But air crystals are in... Well, they're not in demand. There's a glut in the air crystal market. Does it really matter? No, I don't think it does, actually. I think things are fine. As long as we have a reasonably consistent production of the base crystal, the base mana crystal, I think we'll probably still survive. Yeah, there's nothing that's really inhibiting our success at the moment. Also, speaking of success, we've got the opportunity to make another guess of which piece of land this stinking air shrine's going to be on. Let's try this one. Nope. No luck. No luck whatsoever. That's annoying. So now it's 14,000. 14,000. All we need is one more shrine. It could be a while before we actually find it. And I don't think that there are any visual indicators of where that shrine could be. It might be in water, as the air temple was and the earth temple was over there. Goodness gracious me. Or it could be on land, like the fire temple was. I mean, it's an air temple, and therefore I would think that the air temple, the water temple would be on water. However, the air temple was on water, and the earth temple was on water, and the earth temple should have probably been on earth. So it doesn't really make sense that way. But it doesn't particularly matter, ladies and gents, because that's the end of this episode. Thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Potato. This has been Factory Town. I'll see you next time. Bye.